What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. Hello, somebody. All right, you guys. So we got Nipsey Hussle brother reveals his final warning about Big U, who's currently incarcerated. Big U, often his brother, Nipsey Hussle. R.I.P. to Nipsey, bro. Great guy, bro. Great guy. Gone, never forgotten. Feds got the receipts. That's why they picked up Big U from right there. So Nipsey brother Sam, he's saying that the guy that unalived Nipsey, Eric Holder, the Eric Holder guy, it wasn't just him. He was sent to take out his brother. And that's exactly why they got Big U locked up now. For the death, the unaliving of Nipsey. That's crazy. Spicy.
Nipsey Hussle's brother is finally breaking his silence on the warning he gave Nip before his death, and it all leads back to Big U. The streets have been speculating for years, but now the feds have the receipts to back it up.
He was supposed to do a job, or somebody sent him or whatever, and he was nervous. He was supposed to hit that alley with that red shirt immediately, but he didn't do that. He came in and he wanted to check the scene. He wanted to make sure he wasn't getting into a shootout.
What you just heard is Black Sam telling us he's convinced that Eric Holder didn't take his brother out randomly. In fact, he was sent by someone to take Nip out, and we now have a strong reason to believe that person is Big U. Because, as you know, we just saw Big U getting indicted the other day, and that is no coincidence. Truth be told, rumors were always flying around about Big U's connection to Nipsey's. Loose Cannon told us about it on multiple occasions.
Big U, you keep posting pictures. Like, bro, nobody is believing that. That's after Nipsey death. Like, tell the world, like, you made the phone call. I'm not saying you had anything to do with it, right? Because I doubt it. But you knew what was gonna happen, and you gave the okay for it to happen. You didn't stop it.
And then he also confirmed it when Whack 100 tried to clarify the story on No Jumper.
You pretty much saying he called you, told you Nip got. You called Nip in a panic. He answered the phone. When you hear his voice, you like, well, Nip ain't dead, but you don't warn him what he said. 30 minutes later, you get a call after the fact, Nip dead.
Yeah.
But Black Sam wasn't the only person aware of something sketchy going on with Nip's death. SKG said in a TMZ interview that Big U had a hand in Nipsey's death.
All the allegations are true, yeah.
I mean, why do you say so?
Wow, that's crazy, bro.
Because I was a victim, and the things that he has done to me, he's a monster, and everything that he's getting right now, he definitely deserves it.
SKG even went as far as calling Big U out on her IG page. She also posted a photo of her and Nip with a caption that wrote, "The truth is about to come out about what happened to you, Nip. No matter what we went through, I always wanted to see you win. You deserve to be here. That monster was always jealous of you. The jealousy was real, but your legacy surpassed their hate." On top of that, a federal complaint exposed just how bad things got between Nipsey and Big U. You see, they fell out over a dispute about equipment, and Nipsey even dropped a diss track called "You Don't Got a Clue" aimed at him. Things escalated when Big U tried to get Nipsey disciplined over the song, but Nipsey's brother wasn't having it. Reports say the situation turned violent, shots were fired, and LAPD had to step in. Now, to be clear, Eric Holder was convicted for Nipsey's death, and nothing in the complaint directly pins it on Big U. But here's where it gets crazy. Big U is currently facing federal charges for running what prosecutors call a mafia-like operation. The list of accusations includes extortion, human trafficking, and fraud. While the feds aren't linking those charges to Nipsey's death, the allegations against Big U are stacking up, and his history with Nip, combined with these new claims, has people wondering if there's more to the story.
Bro. Like the song says, bro, they say they smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Those backstabbers, bro. Look how genuine he looked like he is with Nipsey, bro. Look how close they look like they were. Look at that. That's just crazy. That smirk smile right there, bro. I couldn't have trusted that. I couldn't have trusted. And normally I'm thinking somebody like Nip can kind of pick up on a guy like Big U. But he didn't even see it coming. That's crazy.
With these new claims has people wondering if there's more to the story. Now, there's a handful of people who paint a dark picture of Big U. First one in line is SKG, who we already mentioned. You see, SKG's been vocal about the ways Big U victimized her. First, she claims Big U assaulted her while she was pregnant, right at Nipsey Hussle's shop. According to her, Nipsey and his late associate Fats actually set her up for the attack after Big U felt disrespected during a meeting with LA radio station KDAY. Beyond that, SKG says Big U has been using fear tactics to extort local businesses in Crenshaw for years, calling him a major menace to the community. The emotional toll of dealing with him has been huge, and she's been open about how his actions have affected her mental health. Now that Big U is facing federal charges, including extortion and conspiracy, SKG is breathing a little easier. She even reached out to the family of Rayshawn Williams, who is believed to be taken out by Big U himself in 2021, showing her support for other victims. But SKG isn't stopping there. She's warning people to stay alert about possible ties between Big U and other crimes, including Nipsey's. While Big U continues to deny many of these claims, her testimony is adding fuel to the fire, exposing the lasting damage she says he's caused. Speaking of Fats, it's also believed that Big U had something to do with his passing too. As you probably know, Fats was a close friend of Nipsey and a key figure in the All Money and Records crew. He lost his life in 2017, just a short distance from where Nipsey would later be. Fats was working security at a marijuana dispensary in Hyde Park when a light-colored sedan rolled by, and someone inside fired shots. The whole thing went down on September 29th, right on West Boulevard. Now, when it comes to Big U, there's no solid evidence tying him to Fats' murder. What's got people talking is the fact that Big U is now facing federal charges for running a criminal enterprise, charges that include and extortion. That led to renewed attention on old cases, including Fats' death. But as of now, we only got rumors linking Big U to the shooting. The LAPD is still investigating, and they've been looking for more info on the case for a while. And of course, we have to tell the background story of Nip and Big U, because that's where the real motive is. And it really makes you wonder if Big U could have been behind the hit. There's been a lot of talk about Fats' death and Big U's involvement. Big U has always denied any connection, saying he was out of town when it happened. But in the streets, people have a different story. The tension between Big U and Nipsey started after Nipsey cut ties with him. Big U wasn't happy about it and tried to block Nip's success. One major incident was when Big U pulled up to the studio and took back all the equipment he had set up for Nipsey's team. After that, Nipsey stayed focused and was even shooting a music video with YG when he got word of a possible setup. Instead of walking into it, Nip and his team switched locations. Big U and his people showed up later, causing trouble and trying to shut down the shoot. At one point, Nipsey confronted Big U directly, asking why he was working against him. Big U was upset about Nipsey associating with YG and accused him of making a diss track. Things escalated, and Big U threw a water bottle at Nip, which led to them stepping outside to fight. People assumed Big U would win, but Nipsey held his own, and Big U even had to call for backup. After that, Big U allegedly kept pressuring Nipsey's business.
So he's saying Nipsey had them hands, huh? Hey, he might be a slim little fella, but Big U's a big guy. Say Nipsey had them hands, Big U had to call for backup.
Leading to another incident at the marathon store. Big U and his crew pulled up, trying to intimidate Nipsey into taking his discipline. But Black Sam stepped in and refused to let anything happen. Things got heated, and a brawl broke out. Shots were fired in the air, police arrived, and while Big U walked free, Black Sam ended up in jail. Fats, who was close to Nipsey, was also running his own businesses. There were rumors that Big U was trying to extort him, but Fats wasn't going for it. At some point, Fats was lured out by someone offering him a deal on some product. Thinking it was just business, he went outside in flip-flops and a marathon shirt. He was told to walk to a specific corner, and that was the last time he was seen alive. He was ambushed, and witnesses say they saw someone driving off after the hit. Fats' death hit the community hard, just like Nipsey's did later. But now Big U is arrested, and we might get more answers.
This is my last video before I turn myself in.
Big U is facing some serious federal charges. Authorities have hit him with accusations of conspiracy under the RICO Act, capital M, extortion, trafficking, and fraud. As you just saw, he turned himself in the other day after initially being on the run. The next day, he appeared in federal court, where the judge decided to keep him in custody at least until his next hearing. Prosecutors believe Big U has been running a mafia-style criminal operation called Big U Enterprise since 2010, using his connections with the Rollins 60s to carry out illegal activities. The biggest accusations they got on his so far is his involvement in the 2021 death of Rayshawn Williams, fraudulently obtaining COVID-19 relief funds, and stealing donations from his nonprofit, Developing Options, which had high-profile donors like NBA players. But all of this is also a part of a larger crackdown called Operation Drawdown, which has already led to the arrests of several other gang members and associates. If convicted, Big U could be looking at life in federal prison. He's already taken to social media, denying everything and calling the charges an attempt to destroy his reputation. But these charges might not even be the only ones. If what SKG, Black Sam, Luce, and many others are saying is true, Big U could be in even bigger trouble than he thinks. Do you think Big U was behind Nipsey's death? Let us know about it down below.
Man, I tell you what, bro. The feds, one thing about the Fed boys, when they come and get you, they just don't just wait like a week or two and say, okay, we got a case on this guy, bro. They watch you for a while. So whenever they take you to court, they make sure they shit is up to par, bro. You ain't coming back out. You might as well go ahead and get used to that cot. And the 3 hots in the cot is just for you, Big U. Because you're going to be in there probably for the rest of your life, my boy. Now, if they connect you with Nip's situation, whew, you're going to get double life, bro. Double life. But you do dirt, you get dirt, bro. They smile in your face all the time they want to take your place. Them backstabbers, man. Make sure y'all comment, liking, and subscribing to the channel.